Hello, hello. Welcome. Welcome, Humphrey. If you haven't seen him before, this is my cat, Humphrey. He will join us for class today. We are going to start today's class. Just take your time. That, oh, yeah. He's really, really cute. Yeah, he's a sweetheart. He loves just like hanging out here and like, well, I teach for practice. Oh, hi, Humphrey. All right, we're going to start class today lying down on our back. So take your time to get there and just to arrive and letting yourself connect to your mat. Allow your legs to be straight on the floor if that's comfortable on your lower back. Your arms to rest by your side. And just as you're lying down on the floor, see if you can let your shoulders relax a little bit more as you let them drop down and melt into the mat. With your hands facing towards the sky, begin to fill up your lungs with a big inhale. And a long breath out, let it go. Let's do that one more time. Deep inhale, smooth breath out. Taking a couple more breaths in here. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahana Punaktu Sahaviryam Kadavavai Tetasvinavati Namastu Adipishlavahai Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Just taking your time to start waking up your body. Maybe wiggle your toes or wiggle your fingers. As you start extending your legs towards the sky, pointing the toes, pressing into your hands with the palms facing down. Take a big inhale, extend your legs. On the exhale, lower your right leg just to a hover, keeping it straight. Take a big breath in to reach back up. On the exhale, release the left leg just to a hover. Keep on pressing up back to center. Exhale, lower the right leg down just to a hover. Keep the leg straight as it comes up. On the exhale, we release the left leg just to a hover. Deep inhale, press it up. Exhale, right leg comes down. Deep inhale, press back up. Exhale, left leg comes down. Deep breath in, press back up. On the exhale, right releases down. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, left leg lowers down. Deep inhale, press it up. On the exhale, release both legs just to a hover and stay. Take a full cycle of breath. Take another in. On the exhale, release both legs to the ground. Begin to plant the feet on the mat. Hip distance apart. Extend again your right leg towards the sky. Point your toes again and just draw a big circle As if you were drawing a big circle with your toe. The other leg is nice and strong, rooting down on the ground. And as you draw that big circle with your right leg, try to keep your pelvis as stable as you can. Avoid just moving the pelvis all the way towards the side. Just as the pelvis stays on the floor, just the legs move. Whenever you're ready, come back to center and just switching direction. If you were doing the circle towards the right hand side, maybe you go towards the inside, towards the left. Keep on pressing those palms on the floor. Take another in. On the exhale, come back to center. Extend your arms towards the side, keeping your shoulders on the mat. Begin to twist towards your right hand side. So if this means you need to extend the other leg to press on the mat and keep hovering the leg from the side. As you keep your shoulders down, you can cover the leg. Take another big inhale. On the exhale, come back to center, drop that foot on the mat. Extend the left leg towards the sky. And again, pointing the toe, we start drawing that big circle on the sky with our foot, trying to keep the pelvis nice and stable, the other foot pressing down on the ground. Couple more rounds with your own breath. Being very cautious and very observant on how the pelvis is moving in here. As you come back to center, maybe you want to switch sides. Take another in. On the exhale, come back to center. Extend those arms towards the side. Extend your leg, your right leg again towards the front of the mat. And again, we start twisting towards the second side, trying to keep both shoulders rooting down. If that means the legs won't touch the floor, that's okay. Take a big inhale, keep on rooting down through the shoulders. Long exhale. One more just like that. Just inhale. On the exhale, come back to center. Squeeze both knees into the chest. Give yourself a little love. Maybe rock and roll side to side. Just doing a gentle massage on your lower back. And as you start to feel ready, come back to center. Again, extend your arms by your side. This time, we're going to press the hands on the floor, keeping the knees together, the heels together, and the thighs pressing against the chest. Okay, we're going to go into a little bit of twisting towards the side, but trying to keep the legs glued to each other. Working a little bit with your laterals. Take a deep breath in as you start bringing your knees towards your right elbow. On the exhale, come back to center. Keeping both shoulders down, don't let them come up. On the exhale, lower your knees towards your left elbow. Exhale back to center. Inhale, right elbow. Exhale, center. Inhale to left elbow. Exhale, center. Don't let your knees separate. Take a deep breath in. Come to your right. Exhale, center. Inhale, left. Exhale, center. Two more rounds. Deep inhale, right. Exhale, come back to center. Inhale, left. Exhale, center. Last one. Deep inhale, you got this. Center. Left. Center. Take a big inhale. Hold your knees. Give yourself a little love. Maybe you rock and roll a couple of times all the way into your seat, or you decide to come into your side and come to your seat. Now you come to your seat with your knees, with your legs bent in a cross-legged position. Take a big inhale to reach your hands towards the sky. On the exhale, find your twist towards your right hand side. Opposite hand comes to your side. Take a big inhale, sit nice and tall. Long exhale. One more, just like that. Deep inhale. On the exhale, come back to center and go right away towards the second side. Take a big breath in. Full exhale. One more, just like that. Deep inhale. On the exhale, come back to center. Reach your hands towards the sky. Plant the right hand on the ground. Start extending all the way towards the right hand side. Keep your chest open. The sit bone pressing on the floor. Take another deep inhale. On the exhale, we come back to center and we switch sides. We drop the left hand and we reach the right hand towards the sky. Take a big breath in. Full exhale. On your next inhale, start coming back to center, hands to your knees. You need to rotate your shoulders back as you open your chest in a seated cow pose. On the exhale, round the spine, bring your shoulders in. Take a big breath in to open the chest, maybe look up. Exhale, round the spine, tug the tailbone, bring the belly button in. Take a big breath in to open. Exhale to round. Last one, inhale, open the chest. On the exhale, we round the spine. Whenever you're ready, come back to neutral position. Press those hands on the floor, transferring into your tabletop. And as you are in your tabletop, your knees are right hip distance apart with your hands underneath your shoulders. Begin to walk those hands forward, trying to keep the hips where they are. Just the hands walk forward, allowing your forehead touch the ground. Coming to Anahatasana. Offering your spine a nice stretch. Take a big inhale. Full exhale. Don't let your ribs pop out. Keep your tailbone slightly tucked. Take another deep breath in. Full breath out. On your next inhale, press into those hands. Come back to your tabletop. Begin to extend your right leg behind you with your toes at 6 o'clock. On the exhale, begin to extend your left leg in front of you, your left arm in front of you. Take a big breath in and here, extend. On the exhale, round the spine, bring the knee towards the nose. Deep inhale to extend. Exhale, connect, knee to elbow. Deep inhale, lengthen. Exhale to squeeze it in. Last one, deep inhale, extend. On the exhale, we squeeze and stay. Take a full cycle of breath. Keep on rounding the spine. Long breath out. On your next inhale, extend back again. Bend your knee, point your toes towards the sky, and rotate your shoulder as you bring that hand to hold the foot on the inside. If the foot is too far away, you can hold your hip and keep on opening the chest. Take a deep breath in. Full exhale. One more just like that, deep inhale. On the exhale, drop the hand on the ground and from the foot in between the hands, setting up for Anjaneyasana, low lunge position. Take a big breath in, keep your hips nice and low. Long exhale. Begin to tuck your back toes as you extend the back leg, coming into your runner's lunge. Activating those legs, reducing your weight from your fingertips, transferring it all into your legs. Take a nice big inhale. On the exhale, begin to extend that front leg. Chest is glued to your thigh. Open into pyramid pose, Parsvottanasana. The back heel can stay off the ground, doesn't matter. Take another big inhale. Full breath out. Last one, inhale. On the exhale, rebend that front knee back to your runner's lunge and step forward to fold. Lengthen your spine, inhale. On the exhale, fold forward over the legs. Open your feet hip distance apart. Hold on to your big toes with big fingers and lengthen the spine. Take a nice deep breath in. On the exhale, we fold forward over the legs. Crown of the head moves down. Elbows are going towards the side. Take another big inhale. Smooth breath out. Last one, inhale. Long exhale. On your next inhale, lengthen the spine back again. Heel toe your feet back together. On the exhale, fold forward over the legs. Plant those hands and step the right foot back. Knee comes down. Anjaneyasana. Take a breath in here. Smooth breath out. And here you have the option to stay with your fingertips on the floor or rise to press the hands on your thighs or extend your hands towards the sky. Take another in. Full breath out. Last one, inhale. On the exhale, drop those hands on the ground. Step back to your tabletop. Drop the belly, open the chest, coming into your cow pose. Exhale, round the spine, push the ground away from you. Take a deep breath in to open up. Exhale, round the spine. Take one more breath, deep inhale, open the chest. On the exhale, bend your elbows, chin and chest to the ground, Ashtanga Namaskar. Press back up into your tabletop, round the spine, push the ground away. Let's do that one more time. Deep inhale, open the chest. Exhale, bend your elbows, chin and chest to the ground, Ashtanga Namaskar. Press back up into your tabletop. Round the spine, move the ground away from you. Coming back to a neutral position. Begin to extend this time the left leg behind you with your toes to 6 o'clock as you extend the opposite arm forward. Take a big breath in, find your balance here. On the exhale, round the spine, knees to elbows. Deep inhale to lengthen. Exhale, connect, knee to elbow. Deep inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow, squeeze. Take a big breath in and lengthen. On the exhale, knee to elbow and squeeze. Take a full cycle of breathing here. Keep on hugging the thigh to your chest. Take another big inhale. Smooth exhale. On your next inhale, extend leg and arm. Bend your knee, point your toes towards the sky, and again, start finding your way to hold your foot or your hip. Take another big inhale. Smooth breath out. Last one. On the exhale, hands come to the floor. Step that foot in between the hands, setting up for Anjaneyasana. Low lunge position, back knees on the floor. The fingertips are on the ground. Take a breath. Long breath out. One more, just like that. Inhale. On the exhale, begin to tuck your toes, your back toes under, and start extending the back leg. Coming into your runner's lunge. Fingertips are barely pressing on the floor. All the weight is in your legs. Take another big inhale. On the exhale, begin to extend that front leg, coming into Parsvottanasana. With your back heel off the ground, that's fine. Take a breath. Smooth breath out. Begin to rebend that front knee. Plant those hands on the ground and step forward to fold. Lengthen the spine. Inhale. Exhale, just fold. Open your feet hip distance apart. Back again. You can hold your big toes with these fingers again, or go for Padahastasana with your hands underneath your feet this time. Your choice. Take a big inhale, lengthen. On the exhale, elbows come to the sides, crown of the head moves down. Take a moment to hang out in here, couple of breaths. Keep on stepping the feet to just give a gentle massage to those wrists. Take another cycle of breath. On your next inhale, lengthen the spine. Release your hands, heel toe your feet back together and fall forward over the legs. Hands to the ground, step the left foot back, knee comes down, Anjaneyasana, low lunge position. Take a breath in here, fingertips might stay on the floor or come into your thigh. Take another breath, maybe you extend. Long exhale, keep your hips nice and low. Last big inhale. On the exhale, plant those hands on the ground, step back to your tabletop. Drop the belly, open the chest. On the exhale, bend your elbows, chin and chest down, Ashtanga Namaskar. Press back up into your tabletop. Round the spine, push the ground away from you. One more round, deep inhale, open up. Exhale, bend your elbows, chin and chest to the ground, Ashtanga Namaskar. Press back up into your tabletop. Round the spine, move the ground away, cat pose. Coming back to your neutral position. Begin to tuck your toes under. Sending your hips up and back, coming to downward facing dog. Take a couple of rounds of breath in here. Maybe you pedal your feet, extending your cat. Keeping your index knuckle pressing on the ground, fingers open, nice and wide. Take another in. Smooth breath out. On your next inhale, raise your heels, bend your knees, walk or step to the top of the mat. Lengthen the spine, inhale, exhale, just fold. Root down through your feet, come all the way up. Samasthiti, hands by your side. All right, hands to your hips. Begin to transfer your weight into your right foot as you pick up the left leg up. Try to keep your hips nice and level as you bring your hand to your knee. If you have a little bit more space, you can hold on to your big toe with your big finger and start extending your legs. You can choose here to stay, taking a big breath in, or maybe on the exhale, you go forward and bend, trying to bring your chin towards your shin. The other leg is nice and long. Take a big breath in. Full breath out. One more, just like that. Inhale. Exhale it out. On your next inhale, begin to rise if you're folding. And on the exhale, we bring the leg towards the side. Again, you can be holding on to your big toe, that's fine, or you can be holding on to your knee. Take a big breath in. If the balance is good, maybe you look towards the towards the opposite side. Take another breath. On the exhale, come back to center, release the foot or release the knee, extend the leg, point the toes, hands to your hips. Take a big breath in here, full breath out. One more, using those hip flexors to bring it up. On the exhale, swing that leg back, coming briefly into your warrior three position. Hands can stay on your hips or move to the center of the chest. If you want to challenge balance a little bit more, maybe extending your arms towards the front of the mat. Take a deep breath in. On the exhale, land lightly down, coming into Virabhadrasana A, warrior one position. Hands stay up, the back heel is on the ground, the front leg is lunging. Take a big inhale, chest is nice and open. On the exhale, go all the way around to hold your hands behind you. If your shoulders are tight, you can choose to wrap a towel or a strap in here. Take a big breath in here. You can stay, or on the exhale, we fold forward over the leg. The crown of the head moves towards the big toe. Take another breath. Exhale it out. On your next inhale, press into that front foot, begin to rise back again. This time the back heel is gonna come off the ground. Your hands can come towards the sky, coming to Vimanasana, high runner's lunge. Take a big breath in here. On the exhale, begin to twist towards your right hand side, extending your arms towards the side. Big inhale, come back to center. Keep on lunging through the front leg. On the exhale, extend your arms by your sides and twist. Deep inhale, reach up. Exhale, connect. Exhale, extend. Inhale and lengthen. On the exhale, twist and stay. Take a full cycle of breath. Another inhale. On the exhale, drop that front hand on the ground, on the inside of your foot. The other hand can stay up or move to your pelvis. Take another big inhale. Prepare for Vashisthasana, side plank position. You can choose to bring your back knee to the floor and bring that front leg back, coming into your side plank, or bringing both legs extended with your side of the foot pressing on the floor as you step back. Your choice. Take another big breath in. Smooth exhale. Last one, inhale. On the exhale, both hands to the floor, step back to your plank. With knees or toes lower down. Find your back bend, inhale. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Take a couple of breaths, connect again. Whenever you're ready, raise your heels, bend your knees, walk or step to the top of the mat. Lengthen the spine, inhale. Exhale to just fold. Root down through your feet, come all the way up. Samasthiti, hands by your side. All right, so let's do that on the second side, shall we? Hands to your hips again, rotating your shoulders back, finding your foundation this time on the left foot as you pick up the right. Take a big breath in. You have the option to stay in here or hold on to your knee. The other hand is coming to your thigh, to your hip. Maybe you stay, maybe you begin to fold. Again, if you have a little bit more space, you can hold on to your big toe and extend your leg. Take another cycle of breath in here wherever you are. On your next inhale, if you're falling forward, you begin to rise back again with your leg extended. On the exhale, we start bringing the knee or the leg towards your right hand side. Again, if the balance is good, your gaze can go towards the opposite side. Take a breath. Long breath out. On your next inhale, so coming back to center, hands to your hips. Extend your leg if it's not already. Take a big inhale. Try to keep your leg up. Long breath out. One more. On the exhale, swing that leg back, coming into your Virabhadrasana 3, Warrior 3 position. Keeping your legs parallel to the floor, hips squaring, hands in any variation that you choose. Take another big inhale. On the exhale, begin to land all the way down into your Warrior 1 position. Back heel is on the ground, 45-degree angle of that foot, reaching the hands towards the sky. Take another in, full breath out. Maybe you stay, maybe you go all the way around to hold your hands behind you, or hold your strap, or hold your towel. Take another big inhale, rotate your shoulders back. On the exhale, maybe you fold forward over the leg. Bringing your hands towards the sky. Take another big inhale. Move the breath out. One more, just like that. Deep inhale. On the exhale, pressing all the way back to center, reaching those hands towards the sky. This time the back heel is gonna come off the ground as we come into Vimanasana, firing up those legs. Take a big inhale, lengthen. On the exhale, squeeze and twist towards your left hand side. Big breath in to rise. On the exhale, twist back again. Keep on lunging through the front leg. Take a big inhale, lengthen. Exhale to twist. Inhale to extend. Exhale to twist and stay. Keep on lunging through the front leg. Strong legs, you got this. Take a nice big breath in. On the exhale, drop that front hand on the floor. The other hand comes to the ceiling or to your hip. Take another big breath in. Preparing for side plank here. Hand plants on the ground as you maybe bring that knee to the floor and step back, or maybe you decide to keep both legs straight. Take another breath. Exhale it out. Keep on moving that hip all the way up, pressing that hand on the floor underneath your shoulders. Take another big breath in. On the exhale, hands plant on the ground, step back to your plank. With knees or toes lower down. Find your back bend. Inhale. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Take a moment, connect. Take another full big breath in. And side out through the mouth, let it go. Whenever you're ready, press into your hands, walk, step, or hop to your seated position. Extending those legs in front of you. Sitting in Dandasana, hands pressing on the ground. Take a big breath in to reach your hands towards the sky. On the exhale, we fold forward over the legs. Try to keep the chest nice and open as the spine lengthens. Take another big breath in. Smooth breath out. On your next inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale it out. Coming all the way back to center. Begin this time to bring your right foot on the inside of your thigh, preparing for Janu Sirsasana. The foot is actively pressing on your thigh, the other foot is pressing down on the floor. Take another big breath in, extend your hands towards the sky. On the exhale, fold forward towards the front leg. Keep your chest nice and open. Take a nice big inhale. Smooth breath out. One more. Long breath out. On your next inhale, lengthen the spine back again, releasing your hands from any part of your leg. Begin to twist towards your right hand side as your left hand catches your right thigh. You can stay here and twist, or maybe add a side body stretching here. As you bring the right hand towards the sky, you begin to fold towards your extended leg. Palms facing down. Take another in, maybe the gaze goes up. Long breath out. One more. On the exhale, come back to center, untwist, extend both legs, give that a shake. Let's go to the second side, bringing the left foot on the inside of the thigh, rotating those shoulders back, take a nice big breath in to reach. And on the exhale, we fold forward over the legs. Try to keep the chest nice and open as you fold. Doesn't matter if you go all the way to your foot or you have to hold on to your shin. Take a breath. Exhale it out. On your next inhale, so lifting back up. On the exhale, twist towards your left hand side. That means your right hand comes to connect to your left thigh. Take another big breath in. Again, the option is there for you to stay in this twist, or maybe add that lateral stretch, reaching the left hand towards the sky and begin to fold all the way into your extended leg. But as you fold, try to keep your chest rotating to the side and your palms facing down. Take another in. Smooth breath out. One more. On the exhale, coming back to center, extending both legs. Take your time to get into your back again. So if you need to flow back again, just go through a flow or a couple of cat-cows, you're welcome to do that. We will meet in a lying down position with our feet on the ground, hip distance apart. As you come to the ground, of course, if you have props available at home or you want to do a restorative variation of Setu Bandhasana or bridge posture, you can do that by supporting your hips with a block or with a blanket or cushion. Of course, if you don't have any props, then you go into the other variation. There is also an offering for that. So press your feet and your hands on the floor. The feet, make sure the heels are underneath your knees. So they're not too far in towards your glutes, or they're not too far forward. So they are like in a nice position right underneath your knees while you press your hands on the ground. We want to internally rotate the thighs. We don't want them to go out. We really want to press the entire foot as we reach the head all the way up towards the sky. There is no compression on the lower back at all. There is no glute crunching in here. In fact, it's actually active but soft. Take another big breath in as you keep on reaching the hips towards the sky. Long breath out. One more, just like that. Inhale. On the exhale, release the hips back in. We're gonna go through a second variation of bridge. Again, this time pressing into the ground, pressing the feet and the hands as you elevate your hips towards the sky. This time, maybe you rotate your shoulders back a little bit more as you interlace your fingers behind you. If you want to add a little bit more challenge, being very careful, maybe you reduce the weight into one of your legs, maybe the left leg. You start maybe coming into the ball of your left foot, pressing the right foot on the ground and maybe extending your leg towards the sky. This is just only option. Again, there is no crunching on your lower back. Take another big breath in. On the exhale, if you chose to do that with the leg, let's do it on the second side. Again, pressing into the left foot, coming into the ball of one of your feet, and coming and extending. Hips are staying up. Take another big breath in. On the exhale, whenever you're ready, releasing your hands, releasing your hips all the way to the ground. Big breath in. Smooth breath out. Allowing your knees to come into your chest to give yourself a little love. Again, this time extending your arms beside you, keeping your knees together. We're gonna go into that an alternative variation of that twisting we did at the beginning. It's a little bit more relaxed, of course. Pressing into your hands, begin to bring your knees together towards your right elbow and let them drop wherever they need to drop. They can be apart or together if you choose. The shoulder might need to be rooting down. So if that means you need to separate your knees or maybe cross your legs to get a little bit more of a more intense twist, you can. Just try to keep both shoulders on the ground. Maybe if that feels good, your neck, your head turns towards the opposite side. Take another in. On the exhale, we come back to center and we go towards the second side. Again, those knees into the chest and we start dropping those knees on our second side. Again, the hand presses on the floor, the shoulders press on the floor. Take another big breath in. Long exhale, let it go. Whenever you're ready, start coming back to center, knees hold on into your chest to give them a little squeeze. Maybe you find a happy baby in here if you wish, with your hands holding the outsides of the feet, knees coming into your armpits. And as you start feeling ready in your own time, begin to extend your legs, extend your arms beside you, allowing your body to melt and rest on your mat. Allowing those muscles that you're not using right now to really surrender to this pose, to really surrender into your mat. Coming for your final rest position. Sugandhe Pushtivardhanam Urdhvartamiva Vandanam Mrityurmukshyamarata Om Triyambakam Yajamahe Sugandhe Pushtivardhanam Urdhvartamiva Vandanam Mrityurmukshyamarata Om Asato Masatkamaya Amsoma Jaitrigamaya Mrityurma Amritam Gamaya Om Shanti 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 If you're comfortable wherever you are more than welcome to stay. If you're ready to start inviting a little bit of movement into your body, just be very gentle. Maybe take a couple of cycles of breath before you move. As you start feeling ready, coming into your fetal position on the side of your foot, taking your time to make your way into your fetal position. Your hands come to the center of the chest in Anjali Mudra. Taking a moment here to connect with your breath, with your intention. Take a big breath in here. Long breath out, let it go through the mouth. Rub your palms together and cover your eyes. Rub your palms one more time to cover that part of the body that needs it the most right now. Thank you so much for your energy. As always, it is an honor to be here with you. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your week. I'll see you next time. Mangalam Bhavatu. I hope you have a peaceful day. Thank you so much. See you next time. Namaste.